What's up, cousin? This is your girl, Lena, aka Super Duper Soul Star, back at it again for the week of March the 10th. So, this week we have a lunar eclipse that's coming in on the 13th of March. So, I thought it would be just so helpful and beneficial for us to kickstart the week, just so we could shed a light on some things that possibly that you need to let go and or something to shed some light on a situation so you can have a better understanding. I'm going to also round that off with some angel oracles, some faded oracles, and then we'll kick it off or end it, I shall say, with some tarot, okay? With that being said, I'm going to stop the jaw japping and we're just going to get into it. How about that? So your cousin already done meditated. I done already prayed over the cards just to give us a good intention. But I know some of y'all, as I would too, like to see some shuffling with those cards to make sure everything gonna up and up. So this right here is the energy for the lovely Virgos for the week of March 10th for the lunar eclipse. Spirit, show us what they need to be aware of during this lunar eclipse. All right. It came out, right? And it said, I said what I said, right? So check it. It's saying uncertainty, okay? So let's see what their description of this uncertainty is. It says, people may be playing mind games with you or leaving out information on purpose, which could lead to confusion and frustration. Be smart and decide if it's worth playing back, okay? Yeah, so somebody being very deceptive, cousin, okay? That's what this is telling me. Somebody being real deceptive with you, and it's making you feel some kind of way with this statement that the universe is asking you. It's causing some confusion and frustration with you because maybe you being transparent, but somebody else is like doing a poker face, right? That ain't cool. So throughout this lunar eclipse, maybe that is going to be the realization for you, is dealing with people who are not being right, who are having a poker face, who is really not showing their card, and they purposely holding back on you. Okay, so now your cousin then gave you the tea, so now you know what's up, what you gonna do with it. Okay, all right, so this, my dear, is some angelic messages. Okay, again, as before, I've already prayed and meditated that, you know, my spirit team and your spirit team connect, and that you get a clear, concise message, one that you can find some use for, okay? All right. Let me just cut it. Let's see what they got to say to you, okay? Just one card. We're going to go with this one. All right, same message as Taurus, so receptivity, right? So you got this person down here in this lotus position in a very meditative state. But then you got this angel, this archangel. It could be Raphael. It could be Michael, right? But one of these archangels are protecting you and guiding you and giving you downloads, right? Because this is purple. This purple lets me know this is crown chakra. So you're getting downloads. So this is saying that they want you to be open as the source, God, the universe, your ancestors, whatever you pray to, the God of your understanding. But they're saying that they're giving you downloads and they want you to be in a meditative state of receptivity so that you can get that, so you can identify those who are like being like little chicken hawks and, you know, not being truthworthy with you, right? So they're saying throughout this week, in addition through this phase of this lunar eclipse, to be open to receiving downloads from your the source, so that you can be able to see those snakes in your cut short grass. Okay, my dear? Okay, so that seems to be the theme, right? I'm seeing a pathology, a pattern here, that being open, right? That because of the energies universally is just changing. Actually, we're going from winter to spring next week. In addition to that, we will be going into from Pisces to Aries. And not that we're moving time or rushing it, but what I'm saying is it's a changing of the guard. So it sounds like the universe is wanting everyone thus far to be open, right? Springtime. Actually, it's going into a new year, a calendar year, right? But that's a whole nother argument. I'm not here to debate politics. I'm just here to give you awareness, right? Okay, again, I've already meditated and prayed over these cards, but your cousin is skeptical, and I know you are too. You want to see me shuffle these cards, so that's what I'm about to do. All right. What is going on for my cousins, Virgos, for the week of March 10th, Spirit? Just give me 3 cards. Let me know what they need to be aware of this week and or for this lunar eclipse. Thank you so much. All right, my dears, let's get at it. Let's see what we got. Bottom of the deck. It says affair. Somebody sneaking around. Got a secret love, right? It's going back to that uncertainty. Somebody who is purposely, playing mind games with you. No comment. I'm just here to give the message. Do not shoot the messenger, right? All right, Shug. Let's get at it. Okay. My little dog, Munchie, in the background. He kind of wilding out. He's 16 years old, but he still think, Okay, we got 4 cards, right? No, we got 5. But anyway, we're just going to roll with it and rock with it, okay? Because apparently it's something you're supposed to know. So that's how I take it. Okay. So the first card I see is feminine energy. What is feminine energy? Feminine energy is what? Receiving. Right? And I think we pulled that with the angel card, being receptive, taking the downloads. But this is definitely saying that this week they're wanting you to pamper yourself, spoil yourself. Even if you were male, this is energy, right? So this is saying that they want you to just love on yourself, spoil yourself, treat yourself. You ain't got to go and, tip the budget, but you could be doing some things at home, maybe doing an aura cleanse with a little lavender oil, some sea salt. You can do a nice scrub. You can polish your toenails, give yourself a pedicure. You could go for a walk, right? Out in nature, because that's therapeutic to me. It's healing. You can go to the water. You can just go out in nature and feel the breeze of God, the universe, whatever you pray to, right? Okay. But definitely it's just saying, basically, just love on yourself. That's the bottom line. Just love on yourself. It's also saying, cousin, somebody want to come and have a confession. This is my confession. Somebody on some Ursha tip, right? Somebody is thinking about the ways that they have did you, right? Because we did have that card, which was somebody is having a secret affair, right? That's the energy that's around you. And this is saying that somebody want to come and they want to talk about it. Can we talk about it, right? This person, if not their sun sign, could have these energy in their moon and their Venus, their rising of an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Hot like fire, right? Because this person got some passion for it. You know how people are. They want this and they want that and they want everything to be all right, like a little gumbo. No, we ain't doing that. But I'm just saying, somebody got some passion, some desire for you. And lastly, we got loyalty, right? Trust and protection. So this is also letting me know that you got some people, some folks maybe on the other side, maybe in your physical body circle that is very loyal to you, very trusting, and or on the other side that is very protective, like a dog, right? Because I know my little dog, he right here at my feet. So this is what this is saying to me. You got some love around you, my babes. You got some love, okay? So I'm going to get a couple of cards, and I'm going to ask for some clarity. Just on this, can we talk? Who want to confess? On this Aries, Leo, Sag, and this passion, desire, and fantasy, right? Okay. Whoa. So we got the Lovers, Page of Pentacles here. Okay, let's see. What they want to say to my cousins, the Virgoans. What's going on? Why is this can we talk here, Spirit? Why is this can we talk? Okay, hopefully y'all had a good weekend. Y'all ready for this week? All right, let's see what we got, cousin. We got too many cards, and I'm sorry. I don't like, they already played me with these extra cards. So we're going to do it again. Why is this Can We Talk here? Thank you, Spirit. Chariot. So this right here is letting me know that somebody wants to come forward, right, with this confession, because this is an action-oriented card. So somebody wants to come forward and they possibly want success. They want to change the situation, and they're talking about they want to talk. This could be a King of Swords, right? Somebody who is they're very well composed. At least that's how they come across, right? But this person want to come and talk. The King of Swords is a person who, I don't want to, because, I'm an air sign, but they could be crafty with their words. They know what to say, right? To get you in your head. Because they said, can we talk, right? Because they got a confession. So this person wants to come and talk to you because they want to make things right with you. Okay, so they play me again with the 2 cards. Oh, dang, it's 3 cards. Let's see what's up. But this is telling me the Empress, right? Empress to me is someone who is motherly. She's very nurturing. And this could be, how you are presenting yourself this week. Very graceful, very abundant, which could be the reason why they want to come and talk to you, right? Because the 8 of Cups, right? The 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups to me is, it could be a shift. Like you could be wanting to walk away, right? And they know that. They see it's a change in you. Maybe before, because we got this Hermit, maybe before it was easy for them to come in and talk to you. Maybe you were less triggered. Or maybe this is some things y'all did before. But now this King of Swords is wanting to talk. But you're walking away, right? And maybe you want to make some changes with the relationship. So because of that, you're going in. You're thinking about it, right? With this Hermit card. You're thinking about it, but you're like, And remember what I told you about this King of Swords. They are the master of how to talk to you, right? They know what to say because they study you. They're very astute, and they know how to study you. As an air sign, I know, right? But they know how to talk to you. So all I'm gonna say to your cousin with this person when they come in, because this Chariot card is telling me there's some movement coming on, right? And this is telling me that somebody wants some success with you as they're wanting to come and confess something. If not confess, just kind of do a temperature gauge just to see where you are, right? To see is if you're still motherly, are you still nurturing? Like, are you still the same? Are you still, in your feminine energy, right? Because we did get the feminine energy. And the Empress is all about femininity, right? But this is telling me that you're going to go within because you have been going within, right? And because of that, you could be thinking, maybe you're talking to someone who, maybe with your good friend girls, to have like a better understanding or awareness, maybe your mom or auntie, someone to kind of like give you a different insight, or you could just be going within, right? Thinking about this discussion. Maybe you know that this person has been dropping hints and wanting to talk to you. Okay? All right. Let's see about this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Why is this fire card here? This Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Woo. Why is this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius card here, Spirit? Okay, we got 2 cards. We got the Moon, right? So this is telling me that somebody could be, again, withholding information, kind of probably even being a little deceptive, right? But it's also telling me that maybe you being intuitive, because this 6 of Pentacles, it could be was somebody who liked a lot of attention, but, they are with the 6 of Pentacles, they're not giving as much, right? Or maybe you're not giving so much with this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person. Maybe you are following your intuition. Maybe you're kind of like being a little bit more recluse and looking at this from a different perspective, right? Because you just decided that you're not giving to the situation. Anything else you want to tell me about this? Why the Six of Pentacles and this moon is here? The devil. Maybe this was a situation that could have been a little, I don't want to say toxic, but for lack of a better word, we're going to say toxic. This situation could have been toxic, right? Because we got the moon here, somebody trying to create illusions. And with the devil, you know, it's like maybe they were operating in a very shadowy aspect. But it's almost like you kind of had like a little foresight and an understanding about this person. And you know, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, they're very fiery, right? Fiery in the sense that with that desire that maybe a little obsessive, you know? So let's keep it going. Why is this devil here under this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius spirit? What do we need to know from my cousins? Virgos. What is it that we need to know? What is it that we need to know? Okay. Seven of Pentacles. That you defensive, right? So you don't want to give. You're holding back. And with this, my bad. I misspoke. This is Seven of Pentacles. So maybe you just kind of like, you just looking at it. You just reevaluating it. Maybe you kind of like, you're looking at what has happened in the past, and you're just thinking about maybe just going away. Okay, I was thinking this was another card, but this is the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is looking at the seeds that you planted. And if you did stay, it could be because you thought about what you have put in, what you invested, and you looking at the return of it. So maybe this is why they want to come back, because maybe this is what y'all did in the past. They leave and then they come back, right? Because this King of Swords, he knows you, right? But this Five of Pentacles is like somebody out in the cold, right? So although it's a lot of pentacles, right? And the pentacles is like earthly things. Maybe, you know, with the 7 to the 5, you realizing like, maybe it's better off that I leave. This is what I'm getting. Maybe you just think like, this is very toxic, right? This is very toxic. And maybe you just, at this point, just want to start something new. Okay? That's what I'm getting from that. Anything else, Spirit, you want to tell me about the 7 and 5 of Pentacles? Okay. Woo, woo, woo. So, what came out is this 8 of Swords. So this is a situation that cousin had you in your head, made you feel trapped, right? That you felt like you couldn't leave. But this Knight of Swords right here is telling me, you know, like, it was a lot. It was fast communication. It could have been some tension with this fire sign, right? Because it's a lot of passion here. But it's also telling me y'all had your highs and your lows. Y'all had some conflicts. And, you know, it's a little unstable for me. I'm just saying, it's a little unstable. At the bottom of the deck is a King of Cups. I'm not saying that this person don't have feelings for you, but it really saying like it's a lot of passion and desire, a lot of fantasy, right? Right. All right. Why is this passion and fire and fantasy here? So they saying with this hangman, now this could be that you could be waiting, right? It's basically saying like you're being more reflective of the situation because of what was going on, like maybe somebody being unloyal to you, and now you're looking at it from a different perspective. Because maybe it was just all passion, right? And the Queen of Wands is like, maybe you just need to be a little bit more action-oriented. And, you know, I love my earth signs, but you all can kind of ponder a little too much, which is nothing wrong with it, you know, and you could be a little slow moving. But this Queen of Wands is saying, you know what, yeah, you can look at it from a different perspective. However, maybe you need to put a little action with it, right? Because that's what I'm getting from her. She's like, you know what? I need you to focus, and I need you to use your third eye. I need you to also be a little bit more action-oriented and just look at this for what it really is. Anything else I need to know about this Hangman and the Queen of Wands, Spirit? Anything else for Virgos? Okay, so this Four of Wands was in reverse. Normally, Four of Wands is like a relationship, right? But a relationship, a union, right? And I myself have it as a twin flame, but this is saying that you're not seeing this as a twin flame, almost like you're disappointed. Like maybe you had high hopes that because of the passion that this was something that you all could have built on, but now it's letting me see that maybe you just look at this person in a different perspective, right? Yeah, it's not that union as you thought it was. Maybe you thought this was a true love, a soulmate, maybe from a past life, but you ain't feeling that like that anymore. Anything else about this Four of Wands and this passion, desire, spirit that Virgos need to know about? Okay. Two of Cups. Okay. Your cousin could stand corrected because the cards are saying that, you know, that this was like, and maybe that's why you could be a little confused, because Two of Cups to me is like a peaceful partnership. A peaceful partnership. Maybe, you know, one that is of equal give and take. Like you love them, they love you, right? But it also is saying that it's a lot of passion here, which I could see if you're loving someone. And Two of Cups is a great card to show when there's somebody that you really love. We had the King of Cups. They really like you too, and they feel like they got strong feelings for you, right? So why is this Two of Cups here, Spirit? Why? Judgment. It's like you're having an awakening about this relationship, right? A more of an acceptance. So, cousin, let me pull one more card because this is like, why is this Two of Cups in Judgment? Why have my cousins have an acceptance of this relationship? Page of Cups. A lot of cups, right? So maybe, you know, maybe when you two are around each other, it's very magical. It's giving, right? Right. I can see that because it is love here. It is love here. I ain't disputing that, right? And I can see why this person want to come back in and talk to you, because maybe they think you're their true love, and maybe they probably feel like they want to come and make amends, right? Let's get some advice, because this one kind of took me on a little tailspin. So can you get? Oh God. Okay, we got 3 cards. Okay, so we got the Ten of Pentacles, we got the Ten of Cups, and we got the Seven of Cups. Wow. So cousin, what this is telling me, this person feels like you they happily ever after. Like you give them fulfillment. Like when they think of a family, when they think of their future, they see you. With this Ten of Cups, when I look at this, this is saying to me that you bring them joy. You bring them joy. And, you know, they could be manifesting you back in. So you got a lot to think about, right? Because this person, maybe now they have a change of heart. Maybe now they want to be a little bit more loyal to you. Maybe now they want to, you know, they want you to look at them in a trusting way. And, you know, and maybe they want to be protective. If not, the universe, God, your angels, your ancestors are definitely protecting you and basically telling this person, if you're going to come back and if you're going to mess with Lena's cousin, the Virgos, then you need to be right. That's what I'm getting. So somebody want to come back. They want to talk to you, right? But the universe, God, is saying, if you come back, you know, you better do right, right? So that's what I got, cousin. I hope you was able to find some type of sense out of that. And I hopefully it resonated. It don't have to make sense to me. It got to make sense to you. With that being said, if you like what your cousin put down, I love it. And you know what? Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next go round. Peace.